Hello everyone, my name is Topside, and look at this, it's finally here, a full tour of Salem. I had a lot of fun building this. It was a good week of work, and I just hope that you all enjoyed as much as I enjoyed building it. We start the tour here at the entrance. You see the lovely seaside there, the rest of Salem that I didn't build in. And I added all these turrets up here. You know, there's only one entrance to the place, so I had to make sure it was well defended. Although it's not really all that defended, as you can see, there's just a little thing keeping people out. But anyways, if you want to visit the city, just come over here, ring the bell, talk to this fine gentleman right here. He will get your information, let you go into the city. After talking with the guard and hopefully not getting shot, you just mosey on through here under the little opening, and you're into the city now. I added quite a bit, as you can tell, because of the 20 frames per second I'm getting, but there's a little information kiosk here. You come in, there should be someone working, but of course they are on break. Added these nice things that make it look like you can get information from. So many places to go. Where should we start? Hello sir, enjoying your day in the city? I guess we'll start with the Armory. A little restricted access sign, police. This is where you come to file complaints on your neighbors, tattle on them. This place looks good though, I think. A little desk for this guy to sit at, take people's paperwork. Lockers, a little radio for them to radio for help. And through here I just added this little desk. Guy can be in charge of dishing out the weapons to the soldiers. We do have a gun shop in town, but nothing as high caliber as that. The game totally did not just freeze, but we are back. And now we will walk up these steps. Nice little sitting area for the guards here. This one guard, hard at work. He gets a lovely view to look at all day, so that's nice. A little welcome to sign. I couldn't find anything that said Salem, unfortunately, but you just know it should say welcome to Salem in an ideal world. Up these stairs, I could not fit railings on here, so let's hope no one falls to their death. Another guard outside the barracks, just watching the town. Making sure everyone's well behaved. Nice view of the church. Alright, we're in the barracks now. You can see we have a check-in desk right here. We got the showers over here. Everyone can stay clean. We got a little box of bars of soaps. But in here is where the magic happens. The magic being sleeping. We got some mats for their feet to stay warm. Pillows to keep their head comfy. Duffel bags on the end of the bed for their storage. And even blinds on the windows so no sun gets in when they're trying to rest their little eyes. You care for the guards and they care for you. They can even sit down here and play some checkers and drink some Nuka Cola if they would like. And here's the lavatory. Got a couple of sinks, 3 whole stalls that someone keeps leaving a door open on. Definitely wasn't me. Nice little window fan, wall fan, circulate the air. This room was supposed to be a storage room, but someone, mainly me, forgot about it, so it has nothing in it at the moment. Right here's where all the turrets look out. The generators that I had to turn off the sound on this part of the video because they are a lot louder in this video than they were in the game. I don't know. I don't mind my insane jump height. It really helps the building. As you can see, the original building, it cut off right before the little porch area of the barracks, but I think it goes well. You can hardly tell I added to it. Peppered around the city there are some doors and interior cells I added. I was going to edit them and make them look nice and unique, but it didn't work very well, so they're just what they are straight from the mod, which are still nice and still add to the detail of the city, but I'm just not going to show them because they're not really my builds. Just know that they're there. This is the gun bus, a school bus made into a gun shop. As you can see, there's no fat man or anything for the citizens to get. But they can come here and get some pipe weapons, some ammo, They can arm themselves, just not with heavy artillery. This clothing shop was in Old Salem. I just renovated it and added these nice signs. As you can see, I really added some signs. I went a little overboard. So those mannequins in the corner were originally here, and it's hard to tell what was originally here and what I added, but it does look better now. I added these little boxes here. Now this area was a wreck up here, but I fixed it up, fixed the walls, made it clean, and then proceeded to add storage to it. Atlantic offices. I thought maybe there should be some offices up here. You know, maybe a newspaper area, you know, get the news out. Employees only area. In old Salem, this thing was here, but it cut off. There was a wall right there. I knocked that wall out, added this little small room for a bedroom. That was part of the fun in this build, was working around the buildings that were already here, making them my own. I highly recommend it to anyone that has the Conquest mod that just lets you plop down a workshop anywhere. Alright, crash number 2 of the tour. It's going well. Alright, we are back from the crash. Back out in fresh air in the city. This is the blue light district, I call it, because there's blue flashing lights over there in the corner. I added this little truck for a general trader. Hello, ma'am. I hope you enjoy your time in the city. This area over here is a everybody. All of a certain. I don't know what that has to do with a bookshop, but I added it nonetheless. All these books here. Nice little desk for the worker. That is, of course, not working. This place gets a lot of traffic, apparently. Everyone's enjoying the Nuka Cola Cafe. And as you can see, what started out as a residential meth lab, I decided to just turn into a one-stop shop for any sort of drugs, chems. You know, we are a city that caters to a lot of different needs. You know, you got some herbs, some chemicals, some crafty stations. You can really make a bunch of fine assorted chems. Another door to an interior cell. I was gonna be the administration building because I thought it'd be funny to have it right behind a meth lab. But plans change. And here we have the world's most unkept graveyard. It was originally a bunch of market stalls in Old Salem, so I deleted them and I thought a graveyard would look good in the city. This guy has a very special grave. Nice little sarcophagus out in the open. I couldn't delete those lights hanging, so I instead added these little tree stumps to support them. I actually quite like this area. That's where I plopped down the workshop. It's kind of the center of the city. Alright, next stop is the church. There's also a subway tunnel now. But the church I renovated is no longer a church. It is now a clinic. So I added a little red cross. A little sofa, because this main room is a waiting room, a storage area, and a medical supply shop all in one. So it has to fill a lot of purposes. I like the little Bunker Hill add-on I added there. Just walk past the curtain into the very bright and very atmospheric surgery center. It is, the people come here to get saved, believe it or not. It's a little dungy, but I like the look of it. Now back here I didn't really add all that much, because, quite frankly, it's very tight, and I didn't like coming back here. But up here I added the doctor's apartment, and it literally looks like someone just started building an apartment up here. But I like it, you know, it's just, boom, you're right into a makeshift apartment. Didn't even add the roof. But hey, you know, it's a wasteland, so this guy's pretty well off. He has his own bed, his own bathroom, his own kitchen. It's not too decorated, just decorated enough. But it was fun trying to repurpose a church into something that's, you know, not a church. And I needed a clinic in the city, so boom, 2 birds, 1 stone. It's a unique build, I like it. It was a pain trying to get these walls in, because trying to fit these square floors in a not square build, it's challenging, but fun. Fun but challenging. Alright, the next stop on this lovely tour is the Slum Alley, as I call it. Or where the normal folks live and work, sleep. As you see, I added that garage door here. I need some sort of entrance. And boom. And Slum Alley in all its glory. It's very dirty glory. Just some sleeping areas here. You know, it's supposed to be like a bunk bed. Some crates. You know, this guy has a unique way of sitting on that bench. But I'm glad he's enjoying himself. I had these little cloth things and candles hanging from the ceiling. Nice little gardening supply area. The residential butcher, you know. They can get meat right on their doorsteps almost, so that's nice. Another little, pretty much just a sleeping RV. And I want to make sure there's enough beds in the city. Now this spot is kind of like a little mini warehouse. I added this crane up here. You know, they get the supplies from the sea down there, and then just crane them into the city. That's the story I'm sticking with. Yeah, we got all these boxes and crates that come from sea. This is our gardening area over here. As you can see, the artificial lighting that summer sometimes is way too bright. Little storage shed here, some lawnmowers, more gardening supplies. Nice little dumpster. Hello, sir. The laundry area now. I'm not sure they should have like washers and dryers, but they get them nonetheless. Little workshop garage area I like. Some power armor. Someone bought the for sale power armor that we saw earlier apparently. This back alley is probably one of my favorite areas just because I had to hide those mounds of dirt over there. I could not scrap them. So I had to somehow make them look better. So I added a retaining wall, some soil up top, some flowers, a basketball hoop, nice little camping area over here, this little front porch into another interior cell. It was trying to make it feel like a city. I added these water towers over here to hide the kind of ugly staircase into the hotel. This is the restrooms, the public restrooms. You know, you can never have too many toilets in the city. Separated by male and female, of course. You know, the door is a little bit tricky, but once you get in here, boom, you can relieve yourself to your heart's content. No mirrors on the sink, so because I don't know, I didn't add mirrors to the sinks, but they're here to use the restroom, not look at themselves. It was fun building this, as I just added a little train cart thing underneath and built just a little shack on it. So what do I have left to show you guys? A little beer and bar, the barber area. Yes Man Barbershop, open for business. It's a very small, simple build, but you know, they have to get their hair cut somewhere in the city, so I might as well be here by this fine person. This is like a rundown grocery store, I guess, is what I made it. You come here, grab some beers. I didn't really edit. This was in the old Salem. I didn't edit it very much. I had these staircase over here to this area. Just a little community lounge, you know. Sit down, enjoy the fresh air, enjoy the views. Alright, we're almost done touring the blue light district. I just gotta show you one of my favorite builds in this area is over here, Amelia's Espresso. I just turned this little RV thing into a little espresso shop. Amelia should be working, but she's not, so but yeah, she just makes these fine espressos for the community, you know. With caffeine, there's nothing they can't do. I separated this little spot for her bedroom. Nice pull-out bed and a nightstand full of things. Very wholesome things indeed. Alright, I guess while I'm back here, I'll show you this back alley in one of the interior cells I did try to edit, to show you why I didn't stick with it. I wanted to edit all these interior cells, make them my own, but the workshop area is too confined to them, so it's really hard to add on to them. But this is just like a little sewer area. I did not edit much of this area, but I thought it'd be cool if there was like a hidden prison back here. So boom, I added this door into the void and built this little jail area off the edge, but it took me way too long just to build this, so it wasn't feasible to make each of the interior cells unique in my own shape. So unless I get a fancy PC with the creation kit to really edit the world, I'm not going to be doing the interior cells. They do be cool though. But anyways, back to the regular Salem door. Alright, with that minor distraction in the rear view, where have all my frames gone? Oh no, help me. Okay, we're fine. It did not crash. The final build of the tour. It was a big building to begin with in Old Salem, but I made it even bigger and even better. You can see what I added and what was originally there by I cannot find this exact color of brick that was in the original game, so that's unfortunate. But then here's the restaurant here. You come here, check in, get your reservations, sit down and enjoy a nice fancy meal. Or you could come up here to the nice bar. lounge. Bar's a better word. Nice jukebox, some storage, a bunch of drinks here at the bar. Views out, and this view back here is my favorite. You just peer into this guy's bathroom. So that's. I noticed that a while ago and did nothing to fix it. Alright, I logged out and reloaded the game because I hoped it would make the lighting a little better, because sometimes it bugs out. But no, I just naturally light stuff way too brightly. I cannot blame it on the game any longer. As you can see, there are some gaps here because I tried adding onto an existing structure, and sometimes with the stuff in the workshop, they don't line up quite right. Through here, I just made this area in between the builds a nice little patio deck type thing. You can view the parts of Salem I didn't edit. I would have had the workshop area been bigger, but I'm glad I couldn't, because you can already tell it's struggling to load all that I did add. This is a lounge. You come here and rent a room. This area I didn't edit much, just Barney's turrets over here. I kept it as an homage to old Salem. Remember what was here before I came and started developing the area way too much. And I'm just going to super jump up here because it is impossible to get back in normally, because I did not add stairs. There's a little balcony over here to overlook the city. This is like a second lobby almost. Another bedroom. He has nice little slippers here. Another Barney's turret, I did not remove that bottle cap mine. That's just there, ready to explode to anyone that activates that computer. And this is the said famous bathroom where you can take a poop and just look into the bar. Yeah, that is a view of the century. Up these stairs, we finally get to the penthouse, the pride and joy of this whole hotel. That's actually a nice view. Oh, okay, enough admiring the view. Let's show you what I did in here. This is the world's best living area. That's a desk, a TV, a fireplace even. The world's best bathroom, best view while you're relieving yourself and showering even. That's kind of the whole time I was making this city. I was just seeing what kind of views you would get while you were in the bathroom. You got to focus on what's important in life. Has a nice bunk bed here, and it's not a bunk bed actually. It's just a regular bed, but nonetheless still nice. He even has the penthouse even has its own kitchen. You can eat some sugar bombs with your family, I guess, if it's kind of a big table for just one person. But I would assume more than one person would rent a penthouse. I don't know much about penthouses. All right. Now down here we get to the single rooms. I started adding wallpaper, but I didn't finish it. I thought it was... The rooms are under renovation. They're starting to look nice, but there's still holes somewhere, This is like what happens when someone tries to make a nice hotel in the wasteland. It's better than living in the wasteland, but it's still not pre-war by any means. I tried to make the rooms a little different, so... This one over here is a little bit more cozier, aka smaller. Different paintings, no wallpaper on it yet. The workers haven't got to renovating this one. It also has its own bathroom, though. Each room has their own bathroom, each own towel rack, The comforts of life. Nice little view to the patio through this window. What's the view over here? It's just a wall, the wall to the restaurant. Okay, yeah. Now down here's the lounge of the hotel lounge and game room. You can play some pool, enjoy some Nuka Cola. There's some toys over in the corner for kids, if there are any kids you have with you. They can also enjoy themselves here. There was a staircase down to a bottom floor, but I could not scrap all the rubble, so I just you can't get down there no more. The laundry room, the fresh linens. Alright, I think I've shown you all that I've added to Salem. What do you guys think of it? Is it nice? Is it a city? Or does it still count as a settlement? I don't know where the differential lies, but I would call it a city. It's pretty big. Has a lot of shops, living areas. It's no Abernathy Farm, that's for sure. But let's see it at nighttime. Just a quick walkthrough, as I've shown you everything in detail. Now you can see everything with lighting. And from the feedback I've gotten on the shorts I've released, the lighting is bad. But, you know, in the game it looks fine to me, but either I'm blind or when I upload to YouTube, the lighting changes. I can't tell. I do like the flashing light over here in the blue light district. You can finally see that famous blue light I was talking about. The graveyard's nice and lit up. I do like the brightness of the signs. I think it might be a lighting mod that's making the lighting a little weird. It's very bright near the light, but it gets very dark away from it. Like, look at that spot. That spotlight is very menacing when you're checking into the city. Alright, I'll end the video by showing you Old Salem, so you can see all the work I've done. Look at this. It looks so barren now. I played so long in New Salem, I forget what Old Salem looked like. Look at this. The church is actually a church. This area is, as you can see, the clothing shops a lot more run down, especially up here. That area that was walled off is walled off. So yeah, I had a lot of fun building Salem, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Comment down below what should be my next build. I'm thinking maybe Concord. I tried Lexington once, a long time ago to build in, but the area is way too populated. It starts crashing even before I build too much in it. But yeah, that's going to do it for this episode, guys. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. I will see you next time. Topside out.